Going through social media and I see all these women celebrating Women's Day. Listen to the insanity of this proposition on this planet. Women are happy and cheerful, embracing each other and celebrating each other because out of the 365 days of the year, somebody designated one day for them to celebrate them. Listen to the insanity that is going on this planet, and women are happy about this. That someone somehow has the right to designate one day to them and call it international or global women's day or whatever. Listen to this insanity. If I was a woman, I would be offended by this. That out of out of 365 days of the year, one day, really? If they say we're gonna designate one day, you know what I'm saying? Men's Day or whatever, I'll be like, fuck out of here with that. What do you mean? What kind of fucking stupid shit is that? How stupid do you have to be to choose one day out of the 365 days of the fucking year to designate it to men or to women or to something like that? And people buy into this fucking garbage. This is the childish fucking mentality of the human being. And people are cheerful and happy. They just happy that someone decided that on this day today every year we're gonna call it Women's Day. And women are cheerful and happy. Listen to the insanity of this. And then you know, they got the balls, people have the balls to complain because they're being victimized. But they're buying into all the fucking rhetoric and garbage and bullshit that is being put out there without any thought whatsoever. If I ask people, do you realize the insanity of this day? Do you realize how insane it is to designate one day to celebrate women on this fucking planet? But they buy into this. They happy, cheerful, and all that. And everybody's happy and cheerful and applauding themselves and congratulating themselves. And then they ask themselves, and then they claim that they're being victimized. But they're making themselves the victim. I always say to people, listen, don't play the victim, because by playing the victim, you're gonna find victimizers and you're gonna end up being a real fucking victim. And this is what's happening in the world. There's a lot of people playing the victim. Somebody comes along, with dates and this and that and celebrations, and they're biting to this fucking bullshit, to this fucking garbage without putting any thought behind the implications of what this means. And they buy into the fucking bullshit and the fucking garbage. If I was a woman, I would be offended. But like, what the fuck are you talking about? Celebrating International Women's Day? What does that even mean on this fucking planet? I don't understand it. I wish I could find somebody on the internet, on social media, on Twitter or whatever, that could explain the significance of this day to me. I want a feminist or any other intellectual woman out there to explain to me as a man the significance of the International Women's Day and why are they so cheerful and so fucking happy. And who has the authority to designate these fucking dates and give them these fucking names? International Women's Day. If women knew how ridiculous this is, they wouldn't even pay attention to that shit. They wouldn't be congratulating each other on social media. But that's just my opinion, of course. That's just my opinion.